Before we begin, I want to ask you something. How many times have you said this? I need it. Not I want it, not I like it, not it would be nice. I need it. And then later, you look back and realize you didn't need it at all. So what happened? Because in that moment, it felt real, urgent, necessary, obvious, like buying it was the only reasonable choice. But what if I told you that feeling of need is often an illusion, fast, emotional, highly convincing, and that illusion is hijacking your spending, not once, not dramatically, quietly, frequently, expensively. Welcome to Money Mindset Lab, where we treat money habits like experiments, not moral judgments. Let's get straight to it. Most bad spending decisions don't start with greed. They start with urgency, that sudden internal pressure. Buy it now, fix it now, handle it now, get it now. The moment urgency enters, your brain changes because urgency collapses time. It makes later feel irrelevant and now feel like everything. Have you ever bought something because it felt urgent and then 24 hours later felt nothing? No excitement, no relief, no real value, just that quiet thought. Why did that feel so important? That's the illusion, the I need it illusion. Here's what makes it dangerous. Urgency doesn't feel emotional, it feels logical. That's why we trust it. It sounds like this. I need this to save time. I need this because it's on sale. I need this because everyone has it. I need this because I've had a hard week. I need this before I miss the chance. Notice something. None of that sounds impulsive. It sounds justified. That's exactly why urgency wins. It disguises emotion as necessity. And when emotion sounds logical, we stop questioning it. So what's really happening? The I need it illusion usually comes from 4 triggers: stress, scarcity, comparison, discomfort. First, stress. When you're stressed, your brain wants relief, not next week, now. So anything that promises comfort, ease, or escape starts to feel necessary. But ask yourself, did you need the item or did you need relief? Those are not the same thing. Second, scarcity. Limited time, only 2 left. Ends tonight. Last chance. How many things have you bought not because you love them, but because you were afraid to lose the opportunity? That's not need. That's fear wearing a price tag. Third, comparison. You see someone else with something better, a better phone, a better lifestyle, a better version of normal. Suddenly, your current life feels incomplete. Now the item feels necessary, but is it, or are you trying to close an emotional gap? Fourth, discomfort, boredom, loneliness, frustration, feeling behind, feeling out of control. In those moments, buying feels like movement, like action, like progress. So the brain says, I need this, but what it really means is, I need this feeling to stop. That's the whole game. The item isn't the target, the feeling is. Your brain isn't trying to trick you, it's trying to protect you. Urgency is a survival response. In older environments, fast action could save you. In modern spending, fast action usually costs you. So how do you break it? Not with discipline, with interruption, because urgency depends on speed. The faster the decision, the stronger the illusion. The slower the decision, the weaker it becomes. Here's tool number 1, the need test. Anytime you think, I need it, pause and ask, what problem do I believe this solves right now? That question changes everything. You stop reacting, you start investigating. Let's make it real. You want to order food. Ask, what problem am I trying to solve? Maybe it's, I'm tired, I don't want to think, I want comfort. Good. Now you're dealing with reality. The issue isn't food, it's fatigue. And once you see that, you have options. You may still order, but now you're choosing not obeying. Second tool, the tomorrow test. Ask, if this were still available tomorrow, would it feel this important? Real needs survive time. Fake needs depend on pressure. If the need disappears overnight, it was never a need. It was an emotional spike. Now here's the shift. Stop asking, do I need this? Because in an urgent state, your brain will always say yes. Instead, ask, what feeling is making this feel necessary? Stress, fear, comparison, boredom. Name the feeling. The illusion weakens immediately. Third tool, the cost of urgency. Ask, if I obey this kind of urgency every week, what does it cost me monthly? One urgent purchase looks harmless. Repeated urgency becomes a lifestyle, and that lifestyle gets expensive. Now remember this rule. Never trust urgency when you're depleted. If you're tired, pause. If you're emotional, pause. If you're comparing, pause. If you're overwhelmed, pause. Urgency loves a tired brain. So here's the 3-step reset. Step 1, name the trigger. Step 2, delay the decision. 10 minutes for small purchases, 24 hours for bigger ones. Step 3, ask the truth question. If this were still here tomorrow, would I still call it a need? That's it. Simple, fast, powerful. And here's what most people miss. The I need it illusion doesn't just steal money, it steals trust. Every time you obey false urgency and regret it later, your brain learns, I can't trust myself in the moment. But every time you pause and see clearly, your brain learns, I can trust myself to wait. That's how self-trust is built, not through perfection, through interruption. Most of what feels urgent isn't actually important. It's emotional pressure asking for fast relief. And fast relief is rarely cheap. So next time your brain says, I need it, don't believe it immediately. Question it, slow it down, test it, because real needs can survive a pause. Fake needs collapse under one. This week, every time you feel that now pressure, pause and ask, what's making this feel necessary right now? Then wait long enough to see if it's real. If this resonated, subscribe to Money Mindset Lab. Every week, we break down the psychology of money and build habits that actually stick. And comment one word, pause. Because the moment you stop obeying urgency, your money starts listening to you. See you in the next one.